Dragi moji tangerosi i budući tangerosi, javljamo se iz Skoplja. Ovog vikenda smo u poseti Onoru i Vladanki i ponovo smo sreli našu dragu Olgu Profili. Dear Olga, it's a great pleasure to see you again. We have met on the last September.
Hello, everybody.
And you just got back from Buenos Aires, so you have plenty nice stories to share with us. That's why we wanted to share these stories, not just between ourselves, but also to our great audience, and to inspire them to dance tango, learn about tango music, tango culture, and one day visit Buenos Aires if they haven't been there yet. So tell us everything.
Okay. Actually, I came back. I'm still a little bit under jet lag because there's a difference.
That's why we are wearing
and we're
sunglasses
wearing
when it's not so sunny.
It's, light is hard.
I didn't sleep well. Also because we had Milonga yesterday, and then we went for late dinner and speaking, blah blah blah. So
exactly. So we need to wear glasses. I came back from Argentina and Uruguay because I did 1 week, 10 days in Montevideo, which is a beautiful place. I was really very, very impressed.
You have to tell us first about Montevideo.
Montevideo is a very sweet, quiet, romantic city. I mean, it's in front of the Rio de la Plata. It's like in front of the sea with huge, endless beaches. So everybody runs on the beach, and inside the city there's a lot of movida. They do tango, of course, and I had the experience of 3 milongas in Montevideo.
Like a DJ?
Yes.
Or dancing?
No, DJ.
Okay.
Which was a very interesting experience because they are extremely polite. They come and talk to you. They know everything. They tell you, which was this version, what was that, and they know the words. You mean
they know everything about the music?
About the songs. They have this dispute, us or them, between Montevideo and Buenos Aires. Tango was born in both places, so they have a lot of experience and a lot of pleasure doing it, dancing.
So probably a large community is dancing
yes,
tango
there is a large community, and Comparsita came from Uruguay, from
I
Montevideo.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, the author, of course, the creator. And it was a very nice experience because people were so nice and so warm and interested and friendly.
And how does the place look like for Milonga?
I did 2 on the street, which is the Milonga Callejera, because it was summer, actually. I mean, it was beginning of autumn.
But dancing on concrete?
No, they had a specific floor. That stays because the municipality has arranged that. So La Milonga Callejera, they have this floor, and then I think they take it off in winter when it starts raining.
And what is the size? Is it like this terrace here?
No, it's a square. Big. It was rather. I have some videos and photos of it.
Okay, I would love to see that, and we can share it.
And it's called Callejera, La Milonga. The one is Callejera, and the other one is more artisan, not very official. Somebody goes with the tapes and the music, and you just link your PC and you play music.
It's like flash mob on the street.
Yes, but of course you do correct tandas, and you do the music as you should do it, and they dance. And then there was one of the oldest milongas, which is called El Chamucho. Chamucho is like talking like a blah blah talk, which is the word. And the Milonga is an old one in the city, the old La Ciudad Vieja, the old town. she was very nice, very nice experience. Anyway.
And how many people usually come to Milonga? At least to those you attend to.
The one I attended in the close one was more than 70 people. And it was not really, it was a Thursday, so it was not full. And the street, I couldn't count. Because it's big, but they come, they go, they stand. And what they now do, either on Montevideo or Buenos Aires, is that they have in the middle of the night a tanda of folklore. But a tanda, not only one. So they have 2 chacareras and a samba, and everybody dances.
Oh, I would love to see that, to experience that.
Which is amazing because they dance it all together. I mean, they do the chacarera and the samba. Samba is a very complicated dance. It looks simple, but you just don't wave your hand with a scarf at any time. You need to know when you do it. It's amazing. So that was Montevideo. Lovely city, really. More expensive than Buenos Aires, but they don't have that difficult situation that Argentinians have.
And what is in Buenos Aires interesting this year?
There are a lot of concerts, live concerts. I did a lot of milongas. I played in something between the 2 and in province. I went to Gualeguaychú in the north. In Argentina. So I think I did something like 13 milongas in a month and 6 weeks.
This
was
is
a little
amazing.
bit. It was a little bit. For me, it was a little bit too much, but it was really thrilling because of course you don't do the same thing every time you go, and it's not the same kind of milongas. So you depend a lot on the organizers who tell you what to do. I mean,
they are telling you what kind of playlist to put.
No, not the
Okay.
The playlist is of course yours, but they have more and more. Buenos Aires and Gualeguaychú, they have tandas of three tangos, 3 valses, 3 milongas, but never 4. They don't use 4 tandas. And actually, I got used to it because at the beginning I'm a little bit panicked because you need to have a big repertoire. You have a big knowing what your list you have in your mind has to be long because it lasts. I mean, you change every 3 tangos. But then I got so used that I now find weird the 4. It's like friends were telling me that with a tanda of 3, you start immediately dancing. The first tango you go and invite because you know you only have 3. You know it. So you don't lose time thinking about it with the first tango. Just do it. And you change, so you listen to many more orchestras. It's a bigger variety and the dynamics change. And you also give the opportunity for the couples to change partner.
Yes.
So if there are a lot of women, for example, they dance more than with 4 tandas.
I like this rule very much. I would like our DJs to apply it because actually 3 is a real good measure.
It's good. It's good because sometimes you say, it's over because you're very nice dancing it. But then you have the next one, and I know that in the south of France they have 3 because they have a lot of good followers. So the followers are so many that they have it. But I haven't seen it elsewhere. And the organizers there, they just tell you tandas of 3, so you know it, so you are prepared to do it. And I had also the opportunity to DJ, to put music with orchestras, which is another thrilling and very interesting experience because of course you're not going to play the things they play. And usually, apart, Misteriosa is a very big, well-known. I mean, 9. It's an orchestra tipica of 9 musicians. I know them well, so I felt more at ease. But Esquina Sur is one that plays fresedo style. So you're not supposed to put fresedo in the evening. They play fresedo, and they play live. And the third one I did was Cachivache, which is...
I know Cachivache, that's the only orchestra that I heard live.
Misteriosa you haven't?
No, unfortunately not
It's
yet.
Yes, it's a big experience. And orchestras in Buenos Aires, they play very often in milongas because they also have to earn their life. So I had the Cachivache, and this was a great experience because Cachivache is, in brackets, a little bit crazy music.
They're on the edge.
Yes.
They're really on the edge.
It's electronic guitar, and on the edge, and sometimes they go over the edge.
Yes, and when you dance on them, it's like you really have to be physically prepared if you want to interpret the music.
Exactly.
Because they are completely crazy.
But when they play, seeing them play, it's amazing because they get on this, and the piano, the guitar. So I was sitting next to them, and they told me that it's their milonga. It's called La Cachivacheria. It's a weird place. I mean, the dynamics are excellent, and they said you put very classical tangos, nothing, no news orchestras, of course, no valses, a valse during the whole night, and no milongas. And I said, okay, if they want that, they want that. So you don't make them go a little bit crazy, the dancers. So you keep them with good tango, but you keep them dancing tango.
And you also don't, because they need energy for Cachivache.
Exactly.
So with tango and more calm tango, they can rest.
Yes.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so that was the orders I had. And then they came, I mean, Vito, the guitarist, who is the director, he came and he said, okay, you put one tanda and a cortina and we start. And I said, oh my God, what am I going to do? What a cortina? Am I going to calm them so that they come and they start their thing? Am I going to light them so that they're ready? So I was so under stress.
And what did you decide at the end?
In the very end, they were there. The last tango ended, and I had this, like light from above who came, and I just put All You Need Is Love, Beatles. And they got crazy. They said, wow, we're gonna play with the Beatles. So the whole orchestra, there were four that night. They started playing All You Need Is Love, and I said, I'm not putting down. He said, no, leave it until the end. So there was this transition, which was so nice, because they were already ready to pass to their part. And the guy, Vito, said when the cortina ended, he said, love is all you need. And they started.
Do you have this video?
No, of course, no. Who would take? I mean, we don't have the video.
Yeah, the point is that we all need tango paparazzo somewhere in the corner to be the witness and to record those special moments. Otherwise, they're lost in time.
Yeah.
And who will remember that moment in 10 years? One of the reasons why we started this group and these reportages, and it's like sort of a podcast or simply we are witnesses to these moments.
Yes.
And we will save it in time, so after 20 years it will be so nice to remember.
Because you need that. You need to see the energy and the way the energy flows. Which is, it's up to the DJ, but of course there is a transition and there is a group. So for me it was a really thrilling experience, really.
Such a nice conversation. I think we can speak at least for 2 hours about all the things that that are happening in your life because you are leading such an interesting life. But we will finish for today because we are probably more than 10 minutes. Yeah, Zoran is nodding.
Yeah.
So maybe tomorrow we can meet again and go to the river and speak more there if you like.
Would be nice.
Dragi moji tangerosi, budući
Thank you so
tangerosi.
much.
Thank you so much and see you tonight at Milonga.
Yes.
You will be DJ tonight.
Yeah.
Dragi moji, ako ste slučajno blizu Skoplja ili ne znate šta ćete večeras, dođite u Skoplje na Milongu. Olga će puštati muziku u ovom predivnom Limak hotelu. Evo, nalazimo se na terasi, izašlo je i sunce. Tako da će nam biti super vreme. Ćao, vidimo se večeras.
Ciao.